This video is going to be about the exercises in my ebook. I have a video about how to do the bubble exercise, as well as maybe some other ones I've put up. The exercises are like all things that you want to get good at, but their main focus is for awareness, becoming aware of different subtle things. In my book, I mentioned being grounded and being ungrounded. So, first, when you're wanting to become aware and more conscious of different energies, you can actually start from either end. And you should actually practice being aware of both. Depending on where your strength is, if your strength is more subtle energies that are outside of yourself, or maybe you're really great at the subtle feelings within the body. That's really the difference between knowing if you're grounded generally or ungrounded. Is your conscious focused on the energies that are outside of yourself and coming in, or is it focused on the sensations in your body? Being grounded is being in your body. So for myself, I was a very, very ungrounded person. I did not feel safe in my body at all. My body was a bit of an enemy until the fall and winter of 2024, 2025. I did some work with a professional who helped me feel comfortable doing somatic stuff, some Peter Levine stuff with physical sensing and working and becoming comfortable in the body, which is a whole very cool thing. And I was able to make more progress in meeting my goals, like being here right now with you. So either direction that you start from. If you start from, there's no right or wrong. If you're generally an ungrounded person, learning how you're responding and how you're psychically perceiving the subtle energies, how you can perceive those subtle energies that are outside of you, or if you're already a grounded person and your strength is noticing your nervous system, feeling things in your body, wanting to be the goal of wanting to be more aware of the subtleties, the super small shifts will make it more you're wanting, your goal setting, making it your conscious mind and your subconscious mind being safe to get this kind of information. Your conscious mind has to be willing to not reject it right away. Oh, that can't be right. How can that be? How is that information? I'm going to use remote viewing as a perfect example for that type of a thing, in that you're wanting to perceive information of something that's far away, a picture or a place, or maybe you're working with someone and are an empath and, oh, I can't be feeling, their pain in their body. Yes, you can. So you can do anything that you are open to being able to perceive to do. Noticing even more subtle shifts in your physical body is actually you noticing energetic shifts in your body. Your body is very sensitive to energetic shifts. So if you're very grounded, noticing the very subtle things in your body. Your body is an electric thing. It's electricity moving all through your body. You're an antenna. So whether you're perceiving the things outside or you're just noticing how your body's reacting to the subconscious perceptions and shifts in the energy around, it's all really just the same. You actually want to have awareness of as much as you can. You want to be able to be aware of your physical body and the shifts happening within it, as well as at the same time, maybe even noticing that other energy, that person or spirit or tree that is over there, and how your body and whole system is reacting to that, because we do react to that. And it's just a matter of gaining awareness of how those reactions are happening. And then they can be less scary. And then when we're less afraid of the perceptions that we are able to perceive and the way that we're perceiving things, the more safe we feel, the more we can get, the more information that we feel safe being able to get, the more information we can perceive, and the more clear and the more accurate that we are. So, feeling safe in our body is actually, as someone who is ungrounded, and if you're ungrounded, and this is where trauma work and stuff can come in, and why it's important with psychic development. And one of the reasons that I mention it in my book, and doing both together, how that's helpful. And the last tie-in for me was the somatic and body experience. The more safe in our body we feel, the more we're able to perceive and be open and safe to make those learning mistakes as we learn how we perceive things on a psychic level. Yeah, I think that is all for today's video. If that made sense, write it in the comments. This is for entertainment purposes and just my own observations as I've noticed this whole human experience and gaining our awareness and consciousness, and people are awakening. All these things are all, this is the basics and fundamentals of it to move forward. So somatics are great for feeling safe in our body. If we don't feel safe in our body, how are we going to trust ourselves to trust and increase our psychic and mediumship journey? And how are we going to gain skills? If you've been on the journey of mediumship and stuff for a while, you might have an idea of what I'm referring to, because you've maybe already had to do some growth to get to where you are. There's no right or wrong on the journey. Okay, have a great day. Do it up.